A powwow is a gathering of nations that come together and they celebrate dance and culture, food, and interaction with one another. When we have powwows, it's a good time when we can come together and share ideas with each other. Powwow dancing originated around the time of the Wild West show, Buffalo Bill's Wild West show in the 1800s, and the grand entry of the Wild West show eventually turned into what powwows are today. Powwow is the Algonquin word referring to a man who would be the medicine man or the healer of that community, and when they would call him to come and talk to the people and heal the people. So in that way they would say powwows coming, and now today the powwows are when we come together and we dance. And it is a time for healing. It's a time for celebration.
Being Lumbee, you know, we have, as I've said, we have a lot of different dances that maybe a lot of people don't even know about. I think when we come to powwows, a lot of outsiders do like to come in because they're just so interested in what we're doing here, and I think that definitely helps us to keep our culture alive.
And powwows to me are a cope, an escape, or a place where I can just be myself. When anything's going wrong, all I have to do is just listen to a drum group, their CD, or go to a powwow or do anything, and that helps me, and it also keeps me, it roots me and grounds me, and it helps me not only be who I am, but to keep who I am and what I am alive. It's a way to fellowship, and it's a gathering, it's a way to come together. You know, it's practice. Of course there's competition money, and that's fun, that's great, but it's a way to carry on our culture, and that alone speaks for itself.
Really, the title of Miss Lumbee really made me want to get more involved and learn everything I could about my culture, which being especially dancing. There's so many different styles and so many different things that are included in dancing, so that's what really sparked my interest in it.
What made me start to dance was I just loved seeing all the other people in powwows dancing, and I just wanted to start dancing.
Being a jingle dress dancer means that I bring healing, and some dancers are, you know, for entertainment and they're fun and they were passed down from us, but this dance is the only dance that they still have healing lodges for it today. And the story goes that there was an Ojibwe man, and he was an elderly man, and he was sick, and he had a dream, or what's known as a vision. And in his vision or dream, he saw his granddaughter dancing, and he visioned this dress, and he said that his granddaughter would have to dance in this dress, and there was cones on it, which were made out of glass like teardrops, and there were 365, one for each day of the year. And her mission and her job, you know, she was to dance around the arena 4 times, and each time she would get stronger and stronger. And on the 4th time, the grandfather was healed. And that's why it's called the healing dance. And even now, and actually the time that I experienced it in actual real life, other than hearing about it, was on a few weeks back at the Unity Conference in Charlotte. There was an elderly lady who was dying from cancer in stage 4, and they brought her into the middle of the arena in her wheelchair, and we were asked to dance around her. And the feeling that I got knowing that, you know, I empowered her the next week was one of the best weeks that she had in a very long time. And I know that the things that we do, the singing and the dancing, it's not just bluff. It's a lifestyle, and it's, you know, it's practice, and the healing goes on. And not only the good feelings that it gives me, other people feel that too. You know, our ancestors had to fight for everything that we have now. And we were stripped of our identity, and every day is a life. Like, that's a grand entry. That's a powwow. That's being Native American. It's not one weekend at a powwow or Lumbee homecoming. It's every day for me. It's an ongoing, it's a lifestyle. It's not just, you know, oh, I'm going to be powwow because these news reporters are around, or it's time to get some scholarship money. I'm going to be Native American until I die, and even after.
Thinking of people dances, I'm the type of person, when it's dealing with anything, I think the more the better. So I really think more people should get involved, especially with their culture and dancing.
I think we should keep our dances alive, because if we don't keep our dances alive, we won't get to represent our culture as much.
When you're humble to powwows and your culture, you can help build one another in unity, whether we're black, white, Asian, Mexican, no matter what we are. We want to embrace unity to bring everyone together, all forms and shapes and sizes, so that we can all be as one instead of tearing each other down. And that, to me, speaks volumes.
Basically, a powwow is a gathering of nations, and it allows us to come together and have a good time, camaraderie, and heal, and rediscover our nations and become who we were meant to be. And that's a powwow.